all-time great free throw shooters.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce, and boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
First one falls for him.
Boy, when you think about Stephen Curry, his style, his shooting, all the abilities have influenced the way we think about the game of basketball. Incredible.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Outside Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Warriors have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Caruso is checked in. Good on both. And here's Joe. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Up top, Hartenstein. Outside Joe. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. Clock at 4. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Payton. Outside Pajemski. Screen by Horford. Horford gets it done inside.
Well, just tremendous work in the pick and roll. Al Horford outstanding as the roll man.
Now here's Joe. Tight defense on him. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes one from 10 feet, and the jumper is on the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
To the inside. Close in. Moses Moody.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Thunder with a lead. Caruso outside. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Moody. Pass to Kuminga. Over Williams. And that one's long.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander taking it inside. SGA.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Butler against Holmgren. Butler passes to Kuminga. So tough to stop Kuminga inside.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. Number 5, the Warriors.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
Out to the right wing. Hartenstein finds Holmgren. Hartenstein with a screen on Curry. Here's Wallace. Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Inside. And stolen by Williams. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Ahead. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Defensive foul. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Caruso's checked in.
One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Thunder. Next game, they'll get to take on the Lakers in Los Angeles. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Butler. Down low. Outside Podziemski. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The deep 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, B.A., and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Pass to Horford. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
You have to love how tough Al Horford is. When he gets deep, low post position, it makes it really hard on the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
Joe's checked in for Caruso. And he sinks the second. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Now here's Wallace. Outside Joe. Williams on the wing. Pass to Holmgren from behind the arc. Chet from range.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Outside Pajemski. Warford outside. This one for three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Shot from 12. Hardenstein in the post. He's against Horford. Hardenstein passes to Wallace. 6 to shoot. Outside Joe. Pass to Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. In transition, here come the Warriors. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Outside Moody. pass to Pajimski. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Horford. Takes a 3.
I can't believe it. I mean, he can't buy a basket in the second period. He might want to keep the ball moving.
Williams against Butler. There's a screen. Now Joe. Now here's Holmgren. Over Kuminga. Holmgren, the pass to Hartenstein. And that one, good. And now a 7-point Thunder lead.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Butler on the wing. Moody from outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Wallace outside. And there's the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. Wallace has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Shot to stop the run. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. So for Oklahoma City, Wiggins comes in for Hartenstein. And Topic is subbed in for Joe. Butler hits them both. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. 1:04 left in the second quarter. Pass to Wallace. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Wiggins from long range. That shot off. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Butler. Goes back up. Some solid defense from Williams. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren for 2.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Butler. "16 seconds left in the second quarter. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Holmgren against Horford. The focus from Holmgren there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful. You know, right now for the Thunder, they knew it was going to be a tough year. And I got to say, it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. You hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Oklahoma City leading by 9. And on the floor for Mark Dagnall starting the second half. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 10 points in the game.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Outside Pajemski. Williams against Kuminga. Curry with it. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Warriors trail by 14. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Jimmy Butler has found his groove, and he isn't letting the defense impact him in any way.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Al Horford. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line.
Isaiah Hartenstein at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. He's off on the second. Warriors trail by 13. Butler passes to Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, strong like bull.
Jimmy Butler is an unselfish teammate. This guy loves to get his teammates involved.
Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Stephen Curry.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Pass to Butler. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Butler surveying the floor. Shoots over Holmgren. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, Chet Holmgren sending it back. He is willing to take on any kind of challenge.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And let's have a look at the teams who have collected the most blocks this season. Fifth on the list, the Thunder.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And here's Curry for three. Oh, Curry making it look effortless.
Well, in case anyone has forgotten, Steph Curry with a reminder of what ridiculous range he has. It's amazing how he's able to maintain technique even from that distance.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Williams against Gggg. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside, Hartenstein. Ooh, rejected by Horford. And Curry with the take. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
There's a number of ways Steph Curry can finish the basketball. He's got English, he's got touch, he's got just about whatever you need to draw fouls.
He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here. And that one falls for Curry. And so Curry nails both of them. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Curry. Lets it go from 14. And it's in. Off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24.
If you're guarding SGA in the pick and roll, boys, stop the ball. Because otherwise Shea's going to get to where he wants to go.
Here's Butler. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Greg?
You know, BA, a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
First free throw is good. Butler hits them both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Oklahoma City leading by 12. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. He's got 26.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Here's Horford. Inside. Here's Gggg. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
That free throw, no good. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points now in the quarter. Warriors trail by 16. Here's Curry. He's got 16. And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Dort outside. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Williams misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Horford right side. Back to Butler. Over Williams. And the Warriors miss again. Oklahoma City leading by 16. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. And Horford gets it to go.
Jimmy Butler has turned himself into a guy that can pick apart any defense you send in his direction. If he sees an opening, he will send it on time and on target.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. Dort for 3. Doesn't go that time. And so Kuminga will bring it up for the Warriors. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Al Horford.
At the line for the third, Williams. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Moody's checked in for Kuminga. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Williams drops them both. Warriors trail by 18. Now Curry. He's got 16. Horford right side. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That is SGA at his best, running the floor, playing with pace.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. And a nice finish on the layup. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, Stephen Curry, we know this, is a handful to guard. Why? Because he can make contested shots against the best defenders in the NBA.
Dort, the pass to Caruso. Hartenstein a screen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Al Horford.
Man, the defender really went after him.
It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. And Caruso drops them both.
When they get chances at the line, they make you pay. I mean, their free throws have helped maintain this lead.
Outside Moody. Williams against Butler. Horford, a screen on Williams. And it's Butler off the drive. 5 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. And the 3 off target. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-6 run. Williams' shot is good.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Outside Pajemski. Curry finds Butler. That three's off the mark.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
To the middle. And Horford powers it home.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Golden State has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside Pajemski. Off the mark there with a three.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Back to Hartenstein. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 7 rebounds in the game. Right side Pajemski. Outside Butler. From the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Pass to Hartenstein.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And here's Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 36 points. And Dort is such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on.
All right, let's see the best free throw shooting teams this season. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
First one falls, and the Warriors make some changes. Jackson Davis is checked in for Horford. Payton comes in for Pajemski. And it's Melton in for Stephen Curry. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Dort. And that's good as he hits both shots. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Outside Joe. Pass to Wiggins. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Melton covers. Caruso, a screen on Melton. Just 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. And there's the rejection. Melton against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Wallace, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
First personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for one, Gary Payton, the second.
And the free throw, no good. Joe with the ball. Payton covering. Thunder leading by 20. Joe, the pass to Caruso. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Williams. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. Melton outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, everyone knows that Jimmy Butler has a scoring mentality, but there makes the extra pass beautiful.
Caruso, the pass to Williams. The kick out to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Nails it from 3. Wiggins got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Melton outside. From deep three-point land. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Warriors trail by 20. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Gary Payton II. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Moody. And it's Melton in at the 2 guard. That's the Warriors 5.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Williams is checked in. The Warriors shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Outside Curry. On the wing, Payton. Jackson-Davis a screen. Inside. And stolen by Williams. Caruso outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and in on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 41.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Melton outside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Shot is up. Joe grabs the miss. Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. To the inside. Williams' shot is good.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Pass to Melton. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. Now here's Joe. He's covered by Curry. Joe, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world. Shooting just about 90% from the charity stripe now. Not wasting freebies here in the second half.
Here's Melton. No good again that time.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Third team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Isaiah Joe. 2 shots.
shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Pajemski's checked in for the Warriors. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pajemski. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry, and again it's Oklahoma City.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Outside Pajemski. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pajemski's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Jackson Davis. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And here's Curry for 3. Williams grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 49 in the game.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Moody passes to Curry. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You know, we've seen guys be effective with a pump fake, but Steph Curry elevates it to near art form.
Stephen Curry taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And he's good on the second. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on an 18-3 run. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Caruso outside. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Payton. Pass to Curry. 3-pointer. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins got his 4th rebound in this one.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind.
Not my race. Fame expensive, maybe we can speak about the price. When they talk about my name, know I define greatness. We couldn't rush a day, it took divine patience. Ain't nothing been the same, that's just my observation. These memories never fade, no I cannot erase them. I done watched loyalty disintegrate, blowing in the wind, windows down on the interstate. I was confused, I always thought when the money came, that meant sunny days and all your problems just went away. Ain't nothing slow me down like when I had a Sprite. Sometimes it was, then it was like we was at the light. Maybe that precise, you're not familiar with begging God to just bring 'em back. My energy protected, I've been burning sage. Follow how you feel it, you won't be led astray. I said it and I meant it, don't know no other way. They ask me how I'm doing, I tell them I'm doing great. Cause if I really wasn't, could you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? When your talent speak for itself, never pretend to be great. I moved on from that Nike box, I tried to fill up a safe. Get real, it turn you numb, feel like your feelings erase. You ain't never got the chills till you shake. Homie, the streets cold, no contributions to nothing I was pursuing. I understand it's hard to call it a movement if it ain't moving. Keep your energy the same from all them days when I felt ruined. Had everything to gain, but you complain while we regrouping. We sat around the table, broke bread like the Cypher. Judas, I could feel you touch a snake and it might bite you. Can I call and ask you for the things you asking me? Probably wouldn't let me use your bathroom if I had to. You probably wouldn't throw no water on me. Now you trying to swim, you see my jeweler threw some water on me. If I was you and you was me, you would've left me out. Got it on my own, I would never ask you to help me out. My energy protected, I've been burning sage.
Phoenix, Arizona, the destination for the Warriors. One of the all-time greats to be sure. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action. So a moment now to see the story for Jalen Green.
Hey, guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now, Golden State's starting 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Horford in at center. And for the Suns, we've got Green. Dylan Brooks out there with Williams. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Kuminga, screen on O'Neal. Back to Kuminga. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It goes on Dylan Brooks. All right, Brent, quickly. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
One misses for Kuminga. And a few teams so far, Brent, with a surprisingly rough start to the season.
Well, this is really where the staff gets tested, Kevin. You know that your team has been put together for specific reasons. Those reasons aren't yet playing out. So coaching staffs have to keep these players confident. They have to keep them working on the ultimate goal to improve things. And at some point, given an 82-game schedule, there could be a breakthrough and a team can get very hot very quickly.
And Green gets it to go.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Curry. Drops in the layup for 2. Curry's got 5.
That's tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
Pass to O'Neal. Brooks setting a pick for O'Neal. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get a shot off. And here's Brooks from outside. It's rebounded by Kuminga. The Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Outside Curry. Horford sets a screen for Curry. Off target from three-point range.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Now here's Brooks. He's defended by Podziemski. Brooks with the bounce pass. Booker the pass to Green. That one goes. He's counting.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Podziemski on the wing. Kuminga finds Curry. And the layup's good off the glass. That's 7 points for Stephen Curry.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at the Suns, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season. And, of course, the Warriors, a couple spots below. Here's Booker. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Booker's got his second basket of the game.
Others try to avoid it. Devin Booker tries to find it, and that's that mid-range J.
Pass to Curry. O'Neal against Butler. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Mark Williams. He's been dominant over the last month. He's averaging 11 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
Booker against Curry. There's the three. Shot's good by Booker. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
And when Booker's connecting from deep, this offense goes to another level. Good to see him drain that.
Back to Butler. Outside Curry. Lets it go from 11. That's good on the jump shot. He's got 9. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Curry. Phoenix grabs the miss.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And because Green is able to blow past defenders, they guard against that, so he just stops on a dime and pops.
That one falls.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordan Ott. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him, to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks.
One shot.
Free throw, good, Booker. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Here's Butler. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Good D. Better O. Butler's got an uncanny ability to just outwork and outduel his opponent.
Brooks outside. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
That's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Kuminga's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, Kuminga is a guy who does not back down. In fact, he tries to go through you.
To the inside. Williams inside, working on Horford. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Coast to coast there. Jimmy Butler, one of the premier two-way players in the league.
Phoenix calls timeout.
The numbers for Stephen Curry. 3rd in scoring and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Back to Booker. And a dunk by Booker.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Oh, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Podziemski, the bounce pass. Kuminga kicks the Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry's shot is off. The Suns leading. Booker looking around. Kuminga against Brooks. There's Green with the 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Booker the pass to O'Neal. Down low. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Well, let's have a look at some league leaders from the last 10 games. Here are the highest scoring point guards in the NBA during that time. Third is Stephen Curry.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and put points up while they find ways to get the rest of the team involved. Really the complete package.
Well, he is the modern point guard defined. Players who aren't just out there to direct traffic and keep the ball moving, but guys who can be the entire offense at times by themselves. Just tremendous scorers.
Fader on the way. It's hauled in by the Suns. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. If no one's going to give you anything, you've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
And with this core of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. It can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Brooks outside. Green against Melton. Williams, a screen on Melton. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Heads-up play by Green, using the pick and roll to create space for his team.
Melton against Green. Melton kicks to Kuminga. Pass to Horford. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, he's pretty smooth. If Al Horford gets that opportunity, that's a nice, quick catch and shoot.
Melton against Green. Williams has a screen for Green. Shoots over Melton. And it's Green missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Horford finds Melton. Back to Horford. Butler against Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Williams. Double team on Williams. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Brooks, the pass to Green. 4 on the clock. Back to Brooks for 3. And Horford pulls it down.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Podziemski with it. He's against Green. Butler is screen on Brooks. Here's Kuminga. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Green deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Podziemski. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Warriors leading. Outside Butler. Pass to Melton. Now here's Butler. And they double up Butler. Here's Podziemski. No good on the three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Allen outside. And here is Green. one off the back iron and out. The Warriors shooting an impressive 60% early. Here's Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got 8 points.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Green dishes to Allen. Lobbed up there for Allen and stolen by Butler. Green against Melton. Great D that time from Green. To end the cold streak. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back to the action in just a minute. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Warriors.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Here's Melton. Scoreless thus far. He got Nick Richards. Booker out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Dunn. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Stephen Curry. What a shooter.
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, that ball's gone.
Booker inside. Guarded by Curry. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Devin Booker. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Off target on the 15-footer.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, here's something else. Hey, thank you. Well, Phoenix shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Pass to Allen. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Shot clock at 6. Strong finish inside from Booker.
And this is familiar territory for a marvelous scorer like Devin Booker.
Here's Curry. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
That's good from Stephen Curry. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age, and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Pass to Allen from the arc. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Payton kicks to Curry. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Looking at some numbers here for Booker, putting up 26 points per, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Curry against Booker. Golden State moving the ball around. Melton passes to Payton. 6 to shoot. There's a screen. Connects from 3-point range. Payton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the Suns call time here. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Williams is checked in for Phoenix. Royce O'Neal comes in for Dunn. Then for the Warriors, Al Horford's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for DeAnthony Melton. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Booker outside. Beyond the arc. Oh, Booker from way outside.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Curry outside. That one doesn't drop.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Booker. Over Curry. Moves back up. Williams. Warriors with the rebound. Payton with the ball. Outside for Curry. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Well, traditionally, many of the great free throw shooters have come from the point guard ranks. Here are the ones leading the league this year. Fifth is Stephen Curry.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league. And that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
When you look back at the NBA's free throw percentage leaders over the years, and so many of them have played the point guard position, mostly because they do a great job of penetrating, getting into the lane, and consistently draw fouls. So the more you take, the more you make.
Clock is at 3. Williams passes to Richards. O'Neal from long range. Curry with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some. Podziemski's got his first 3 points of the game.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Booker dishes to Allen. Pass to Richards. And here is Williams, guarded by Horford and stolen by Payton. Going inside. It's rebounded by Booker.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
O'Neal kicks to Allen. Booker outside. Shoots over Curry. That's good from Booker on the assist by O'Neal. Booker's got the game tied up here for the Suns. Outside, Payton. Here's Curry. Williams with the block. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Pass to Booker. Takes a shot at the elbow. That's good on the jump shot. Booker's got 25 points in the game.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Podziemski finds Curry. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the team.
Some changes for Phoenix. Dylan Brooks comes in for Nick Richards. And it's Green in for Grayson Allen. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Golden State. Jimmy Butler comes in for Moody. Butler against O'Neal. Pass to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
Pretty strong and physical that time from Al Horford on the inside.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They host the Spurs after this one. Shoots off the step back. And they'll get another chance. There's O'Neal with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. O'Neal's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Horford kicks to Butler. Brooks against Kuminga. 5 on the clock. Pass to Podziemski. Over Green. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Suns lead by 3. Booker inside. He's defended by Podziemski. Booker, good.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Horford with the screen on Brooks. There's Kuminga. Williams with the block.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for the Warriors. He's perfect from the line this time. Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Butler. Will it go? Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Melton, defended by Booker. Butler with the ball. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Brooks against Melton. And here's Booker. That's tipped.
Such great instincts and athletic ability. Kuminga getting there to stop shots.
Melton with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Podziemski on the wing. Outside, Kuminga. It's rebounded by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Pass to Williams. Booker against Melton. Ooh, Booker taking the hit.
And Booker just keeps shaking him. He's a scoring machine.
Warriors trail by 9. Butler kicks to Kuminga. Back to Butler. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by the Suns. And Jimmy Butler put together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
You don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, and with Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. The guy earned the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Suns making a change here. Allen's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Moody's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. A minute 50 left in the first half. Butler passes to Horford. They need this one, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets.
And looking at that Timberwolves matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
5 to shoot. A baseline J. Rebound by Butler.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And Butler probing the D and getting right where he wanted.
Suns leading by 9. Green kicks to O'Neal. Outside Williams. Outside Green. Back to Williams. Brooks outside. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Brooks has got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now, here's Moody. Allen defending. Outside Butler. Over O'Neal. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
When Green goes up for that mid-range jumper, he gets way up in the air, makes it very difficult to contest.
Unloads from 13. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Butler. And so that brings the first half to a close. Suns lead by 12. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Steph, what do you think of your defense in the first half?
We're a step late, I think. And they made tough shots. We can't take away from that. But for the most part, we have to find a way to guard that line if they're knocking down shots to keep them out the game.
We'll see where the adjustments take you. Thanks, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey, everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for Golden State.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
They're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. And now let's take a look at our power rankings and see who's ahead in the early going.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they're one of the teams we've hoped would figure it out. Things are clicking right now, and still early enough for them to make something happen.
The way they've melded together as a team, it's been impressive. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Down by 12, setting the floor for the Warriors. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Kuminga dishes to Butler. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. The Warriors, number 1.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Suns leading by 12. Outside, Green. No good from outside. And it's the Warriors' ball. Kuminga with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Kuminga against Brooks. And there's the bucket from Kuminga. Kuminga's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Warriors. Booker the pass to Green. Shoots over Podziemski. Out to Brooks from downtown. The Warriors pull it in.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Good Curry, so dangerous in transition.
Well, when Steph gets loose in transition, you know you're going to get burned. So he takes off like a rocket and slams it home.
Pass to Green. Back to Booker. There's the triple. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Suns leading by 11. Brooks kicks to O'Neal. Booker outside. Pocket 6. Out to Brooks. Pass to O'Neal. Jacks up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, the offense stuffing a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Booker dishes to Green. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Curry. Curry against Booker. And Devin Booker in the paint.
Finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
at the numbers for Jonathan Kuminga. Getting around 12 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
Here's Butler. 14 points for him. Kuminga down low. Brooks covering. Kuminga, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
O'Neal against Butler. Pass to Williams. Back to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Some solid defense from Butler. Warriors trail by 11. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
Yeah, we talk so much about Curry being the best shooter after he makes a three, but there's a lot more to it. I mean, this guy is also the most accurate free throw shooter of all time. So it's pure no matter where it comes from.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Timeout called the Suns.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
You see yourself on the big screen, and you know what to do. Show us your moves. Everybody get down. Let's see it.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Green kicks to Booker. Outside, O'Neal. Lets the three fly. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Butler passes to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Back To Booker, takes a three. Devin Booker, three, right down the hatch.
And that's a deep make from Booker. From the jump, he's been a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league. So impressive.
Back to Butler. Over O'Neal. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Jimmy Butler.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
6 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Booker. Booker's got 39.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Curry is inside. He's guarded by Booker. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut back down to 8. Those were necessary points from Curry. Booker against Curry. Brooks dishes to Booker. Pass to Williams. And yes, it's good. Williams has got 6.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Curry wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Suns leading by 10. Booker outside. Kuminga against Brooks. Bounce pass from Williams. A three. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Booker. He's got 12.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Podziemski. Outside Butler. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Podziemski. Guarded by Green. Butler from outside. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
Here's Podziemski, guarded by Green. Back to Curry. Over Booker. Curry's shot is off. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Booker against Curry. From about 16, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and we're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times in the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, DA. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. Back to O'Neal. Here's the 3. Kept alive. Williams. And the slam by Williams.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Back to Curry. Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Green passes to Brooks. Here's Booker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Got to be pretty selective about how you guard Booker because he's very good at drawing contact.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Free throw, good, Booker.
You know, you think about it, in 2015, a dozen teams passed on Devin Booker. Got to be tough for those front offices to watch him play this way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Horford. Moody comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Curry. Both free throws good from Booker.
And Booker just one of these guys who's calculating on the offensive end. He's trying to figure out what defenses are doing. He's always working hard to find shots, and he's going to influence the game with the way he can produce.
Inside. In the corner, it's Melton. And the Warriors miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Booker. O'Neal looking around. Back to Booker for the three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Butler to end the run. Count that one. Butler's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You don't call him Jimmy Buckets for nothing.
Melton against Booker. And the wide open shot from Green. And the three off target. And here's Melton. Still without a basket. Pass to Moody. Here's Butler. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Booker against Melton. A nice shot by Booker.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Warriors trail by 18. Butler on the way. Defended by Richards. Pass to Jackson-Davis.